LaShawn, can you get that? LaShawn, get that cup.
Damn it, y'all know why you color.
Yeah, I don't want to advertise them. I don't want to get them no free. You have to put it down. You had to put it down. I don't want to get them no free nothing. Ain't getting no money. Alright, get my water bottle.
And it's full belly daddy. What up, baby? It's your boy Dave Tolliver, J Millie, and LGZ in the building. Yeah. Full Belly Radio is back in full effect with the whole clan in the building this time. And we got a white girl with us, so we can call it clan, yo. Today on the day, a lady named Pearl and my girl Joe Cynthia Johnson, celebrity stylist. So don't keep it locked where you got it. 404-826-9223. It's Full Belly Daddy. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's go. Full Belly Radio. We back. Snapchat. Yeah, we back, man. It's Full Belly Radio. Man, that's my favorite singer of all time. That's Joe, man.
Joe.
Too short.
Joseph.
Joe Thomas, you know what I mean?
Everything your man won't do.
Yeah. I won't do it either. So, you know.
Well, Joe will do it.
Joe can have my wife if he wants to.
Don't do
Now,
it.
let me not start that because I know she's listening tonight because Joe Cynthia is from Cleveland. And I'm going to be on my best behavior tonight, babe. I am. I'm going to act good. And,
I want to know about that necklace. You had that on last time, the pinky one.
Danae made this.
Did she?
Danae is a
Danae's
very...
gonna start coming with us every week.
That's
she,
so
she
awesome.
just a fit.
Can you show the camera? You show the camera your necklace.
Yeah, those are those rubber band joints.
I'm going to put them on my teeth, too.
My
So
son
it's
made me
bracelet.
a bracelet that matches my Nike.
Colorful bracelets.
Yeah.
Right.
Bracelets.
Yeah, bracelet.
So, you know, a lot of times they say, man, I see you on your phone. Well, when I'm on my phone, I'm not really texting. I'm posting because, you know, when you have black people that listen to you and stuff like that, we have to refresh our black listeners that we are on right now. You can't hit them with a text or advertisement 2 days before. You got to remind them again. An hour, like 5. I hit them with one an hour before, 15 minutes before, and one on the dot. And I'm hitting them with one right now too. So if you're out there listening, my black listeners,
I just got a text. Somebody says they can't hear any audio on the video feed. Can you see us?
if you can see us, that's all you need. Because I'm saying something real ignorant right now, so you don't want to hear what I'm saying. And if you're religious, then you might be PO when you hear what I got to say.
They're on delay then.
Oh,
let
you
me
might
explain
be on
something.
delay.
Is that person black?
They are black.
Well, let me explain something to you. When you're trying to do something of taste and with class, even though you see some of the ratchetness on the TV, they have like a 7-second delay. So, like, if somebody curves, even on radio stations, they have like a 7-second delay.
It's more than that.
It's only 7.
No, because one day I was listening to Bianca's show and I was texting her. I was like, Bianca, I was watching it on the video feed.
No, I'm talking about the usual delay. I ain't talking about this one.
Oh,
Yeah, like
This one is
regular,
like
regular
about-
TV world.
This is
This
like
one in
30,
the radio
40
world.
seconds.
Yeah, this was
like
long
that.
because I was like,
That's all
Bianca,
I
I was
need.
like, I hear you talking in the background, but dumb me, I had on the video and the radio.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
wasn't linked.
It was okay. So
Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
your mic
Okay.
is on right now
Okay.
during the commercial.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Shut up.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
sick
so
of
what's
you.
up?
What's
Well,
up?
You weren't here last week, so you go first.
Me?
But then she was mad. She
We
thought I
were all here last
was dog.
week.
Let me tell you
You was-
something. Let me
No,
tell you something. I would never dog my dog. You know what I'm saying?
he did. He just didn't know
I
it.
didn't.
I caught something he said slip wise.
No, she thought I
So,
said
I
something
had to-
slick.
He did.
I
But
did.
anywho,
We'll pull all the audio up.
but anyways,
He really wasn't. He really was like, yo, Jay Millie, shout out to Jay Millie, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then he said, you know, don't let your emotions.
That one she was mad about. She didn't even hear that.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
She
I
said,
didn't
I
hear
was
that.
like, I think she said, I said, it don't matter. It's just me and you.
Oh.
Like I was
Yeah.
playing her out. I mean, the
Oh.
crazy thing is, I don't need either one of you. I got lady named Pearl in here.
All right.
I got Bianca over here.
Wait a minute. You're supposed to, wait a minute.
I'm
Girls
starting
stick
a whole new
together.
show.
Hey, I just heard her
Hit the
name.
road, Jack.
you need to ride home, right?
Well, why didn't you come get me? That's the
All right,
thing
well,
about love.
Michelle, I'm gonna need you over here in
You need that
Dunwoody
flat seat.
in about, hey,
You need that
I can
flat
go.
seat.
I can go get the flat.
Who gonna grind?
I mean, I can go find it. I just need to get the powder
See
for it.
how they do me?
You know.
Because I'm black, because I'm fat.
Is that what it is?
Sweaty and fat, aka swag. Go ahead, Jamie. What you been up to this week? It's on you. I'm going last.
I've been doing extreme apartment hunting, and I'm really so done because everything in Atlanta looks the same.
Purposely.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you go.
You don't know
like,
one.
yeah, everything looks alike. So I guess it's just like pick one. Get your
Settle
money,
in.
get your money orders together. And the crazy thing about it is out here that I've never dealt with is they have this thing called an administrative fee.
Yeah. That's
And
new
some
stuff.
of them are refundable and some of them are not, but they're like $100 and up.
What?
Right. So it's not like when you're applying for an apartment, it's just something that you can just go slap down a $25 application fee and
Right.
keep it pushing. No. You gotta put some money down.
I would be asking what the
I did.
administrative fee covers.
It's to hold your apartment.
Her face.
Okay.
But the thing of it is that there are several that are non-refundable, which I don't understand, so I'm staying away from that.
Unless they would have to tell me something like, for example, that money goes towards the first month's rent.
Right,
Okay,
no,
I get that.
It will go towards your first month's rent.
Okay.
So, but I found a spot today that actually is going to give me a student discount.
Oh, praise God.
That is wild.
Right. So yeah, other than apartment hunting, let me see. I just been doing my thing. Like I had some car problems last week, got that situated. Shout out to Steve for that, because
Steven, darling.
we actually had to take the car to the dealer. Like, the weirdest thing happened. But anyway, the
Did
dealer
you just get that car?
yeah, but you know, it's a used car.
It was
So,
an 1875.
but you know, but
I'm joking.
but the whole thing of it is that the weirdest thing happened to it, like something I've never seen before. But we ended up taking it to the dealer. They didn't do anything to it for 2 days. So he went up there with his tools and the parts and
Stop
started
it.
working. I swear.
How you going?
Right.
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and bring my tools.
That's that's that true business stuff right there. I was
So
like,
they come out and some people don't even work. They're working on the car.
right.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of it.
Because we knew what was wrong with it already. So it was like we just had to figure it out. So
That's kind of trifling though that they allowed that to happen.
it was. So other than that, this weekend I'll be at the hair show Friday and Saturday working.
What hair show? Is it time for Brian?
The world
it's a really big hair show, huh?
the World Natural Hair
Yeah,
Show.
the world.
Is it
I know you was
Yeah.
there.
So I'll be there Friday and Saturday working. And shout out to her because Talia Wajid, however you say her name, because I love her hair products. They do mind wonders. Yeah. So
That's interesting.
I'll be there too.
Okay, so for me,
My underarm hair is permed.
this week,
You got a braided too?
dreadlock.
I don't even want to think about what that looks like. You just
I
totally
cut
threw me
mine
off
though,
my
but
game.
go ahead.
This week for me has been just brutal with homework. I mean,
Oh yes.
You finished the sentence before I could dip in. I'm glad you did.
yeah, because I know you guys.
I told you, wife, and listen, I'm chilling.
Interestingly enough, we're talking about the psychoanalyst Freud, which everything he thinks was motivated by sex. So that's you.
My nickname is Freud.
Yeah, from now on.
Yo soy Freud.
So it's been killing me, you know
Je
what I
suis
mean?
Freud.
But I'm trucking through it. Also, I'm excited about this coming Monday. Hopefully, you guys will be there because your names are on the list for the Beat the Streets reality show, private viewing party.
Monday, right?
Monday.
Is Sincere Baby gonna be there?
She will be there.
I love
I'm
her.
there.
I love her.
Cause I'm on my
She will be
drug
there.
shirt.
So that's going to be pretty exciting. We're all geared up for that. It's going to be some big networks in the building.
Amen.
So,
Amen.
just looking forward to that. Oh, and guess what happens to me this weekend? I'm
You
going
haven't
to
been
do.
I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, nothing. I'm sick. Go.
I'm going to do the zombie run on Saturday.
Are you gonna dress
Oh,
up?
where you died then?
I'm gonna, I'm probably gonna. Me and hubby are gonna probably wear our fatigues. We're gonna get one more
And the
again in
boots
the
too?
army, get everything.
And
We
you
just
gonna
gonna
go
go
how many
straight
miles?
army. It's only a 5K, like 3 point something only. Yeah.
In boots.
But it's through an urban environment, so it's not like really,
So you have
running.
to stop at Starbucks and then go to
There's no
Subway, get a sandwich.
Starbucks.
I mean, what?
The place that we're doing it at is a training ground for
I think you told me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for natural disasters and stuff like that. So it's really a built up urban area. It's got a bunch of broken down buildings and cars and highways that are crashed. It looks like the apocalypse, like literally. And
Where's
that's
that?
Perry, Georgia.
Perry.
Where's that?
I'm gonna have a party at your house while y'all gone.
Are you?
Yeah.
Take care of Sasha.
Who's Sasha?
I'm
The
having my
dog.
side.
Oh, the doggy.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. I can't
Oh
wait.
my God! Oh my!
And also bought me this new
You
what
got
you call
your
this?
head now.
Yeah, the Bluetooth thing. See, everybody
Yeah,
has
yeah.
it.
The whole team has them.
Yeah.
We all get head. Oh, I got a head
And
gear.
now you're gonna start getting that question: does that thing really work well? Like I've been asked.
It
that
works
several-
so awesome.
awesome.
And
Prevention.
I have to put this out here. I know I'm promoting, what do you call this? LG.
Uh-huh.
But you can pair two phones.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
together.
you
you
can't
can.
pair two things at once. Yes.
And I can be talking on one and a call come in from the other one and I can answer that too. Man,
Oh, in the name of Jesus!
She's
In the
excited.
name of Jesus! What do you do?
Look, I'm big time now.
All
She's
over.
gonna be
baby.
talking to herself all over.
Okay, I can call him on it. So,
Hey girl, what's up? Hey girl, how you doing?
so that's it for me.
Well, I didn't really have much of a great week. I went home Friday night, saw some old friends of Lorraine, Ohio. Had some Puerto Rican rice and beans. I've been fiending for that for a couple years. Went to the studio, didn't get anything accomplished because everyone was, how do you say, drunk as hell?
I was about to say a curse word.
Out cold. Don't say a curse word.
I didn't.
It's a
I
church
caught-
broadcast.
Caught myself.
It's a church broadcast.
Thank you,
So then
Jesus.
after that, the next day, I went to Fort Wayne, Indiana. Had a show with my man, Jim and I, Minute Large was in the building. Read some really nice people up there. Met some really nice people up there. Big up the folks up there, even though they have everything the way it was supposed to be. You know, it turned out to be a different situation. No,
I didn't even know you were out of town.
You didn't?
Man, Ghostface
No clue.
And he calls me and like
He never calls me
No,
anymore.
listen, no. He stopped calling me because I don't. Let me tell you, Dave gets really sensitive when you don't bring his.
Can I finish?
No, I'm gonna say that real quick.
Go ahead. I'm an artist, so you know I'm sensitive about what?
Sensitive about your.
I don't get sensitive with Jay Millie. Jay Millie just have a person. She like to point out all your faults, but then when you throw it on her, she don't want to hear nothing about it.
Well,
Voice that.
what I don't like is now that you guys stay so close to each other, y'all are all, you know, best buds, and nobody calls me anymore or talks to me.
You don't answer and you don't call
That's
back.
a lie. I got my new headphones. I'm answering all the time. Answering all the time now. Whatever the phone rings. Hello.
Can I finish?
Oh, go ahead.
Get that, take that.
So, you know, after that, you know, big up to the people up there in Fort Wayne. Who's up there? My girl Corey and her girl Kim, Latonda.
We don't know any of those people. So.
I'm saying hot to them because they're listening. Okay.
Hey, shout out.
Big up to my girl Kim, Miss What's Cooking out in Oakland.
Hey,
She said to tell
girl.
y'all too hello.
What's up?
She checks us out
I
faithfully
love
every
her.
Wednesday.
That's what's up.
And when she comes to town, she's the chef. She's gonna come in and she's gonna cook live. for
Yes,
us
indeed.
when she comes to town.
Free
And she
food.
sparked an idea for me where we can have a cooking segment, but they have to come prepared. They just do the preparation. We turn around right there, but they have the finished product. Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like
And that was we get to eat every week.
Definitely. You know, I'm
Hello?
with that.
I mean, you got to bring enough for 10. And so, you know, after that, I went back to Cleveland and I finished shooting the video, well, my parts for home.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, you know, hey, it was nice. It was nice. But it was going to be like a nice sex scene in there and everything. But I'm not into it. I didn't do that part. You know what I mean? That went on. That was hot. And it's going to be a great video, man. We just had to redo the performance shot. Big up to everybody at Take 5. Down at Take 5, Cleveland's premiere.
Oh,
Home
I
for
do
live
have something
music.
else.
And let me tell you something. If you out there and you going through Cleveland and you go downtown Cleveland and you going to the NBA games or the baseball games, make sure you stop in and Take 5. Because when I tell you they got the best wings I've ever had in my life.
When you going back to the gym?
Never. I'm not.
You just quit?
Hey, man, fat is where it's at. Gym, baby. Gym needs. Gym needs.
You know
When you
what?
going back?
I go every dang on day. I have to.
When you going back, man?
Tomorrow. I just went today.
When you going back?
I hate you.
So what else we got, y'all? What's been? I know it's some. Y'all see the big thing about Spanky Hayes and Tyrese?
Yes.
Oh,
Wait a minute, this is
yeah.
my thing.
I love
How
Tyrese.
you going? You in California, right? Okay, so it's not cold. How you gonna walk around your mansion in
With a
your
fur.
fur coat
I was
That's
kidding.
with
what
your
Tyrese-
That's a
cigar?
blanket, wasn't it? Like a fur, like
It's
a
like
fur.
a
Like
Fur,
blanket.
yeah,
Yeah.
whatever it was a fur throw. He walking around
That's
like,
something.
no.
That's something you label your
like
girl
you
by
got
the
nothing on
fireplace.
me. I'm
You know
a
what I mean?
franchise
Ain't
player.
nothing
You
funny,
feel me?
Guess what? That was some dumb.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was.
Really was.
I'm like,
But you know, Spanky Hayes has been like an underground comedian for a long time out in the Bay Area.
You gonna
And,
stay underground now?
you know, now as of now he's on, you know, Wildin' Out with Nick Cannon, and so I guess that's how he ended up getting this radio interview and just totally threw Morris Chestnut and Tyrese under the bus.
which was totally wrong. Why would you know what I'm saying? You supposed to
I just love Tyrese for his comeback though. It was like a little mini movie. I showed it to Dave on the way.
It was
on the
awesome.
way here.
It was
Like
awesome.
Joe Cicero or whatever you got. It don't exist. That's funny. We should play that.
We should.
That's a cuss word. Let's play it anyway. You know you're up, right? You know
Right.
you're up.
No, it was
I look
awesome.
like he could be Bill Duke's son.
Right. It was awesome.
Did you see it, Bianca? Yeah. I like it.
Shit.
You know Bianca's hot.
So look, somebody invited me to join Miss Feed's page, and so I hit them up and see if we get her on, and they said they hit up somebody else. This person just run the page, so it would be cool if we can get on here. But you know we might go
Who?
cut.
The cooking lady.
Oh.
Well, she was on Steve Harvey, so she won't cuss. She can cuss on Steve Harvey.
No,
when she's on there.
she can do it.
Yeah, she got
I
it.
need to
Yeah,
get
we
her
gotta
on here.
cut.
She is hilarious.
We need to do
She
full
gonna pay
belly
my
radio
fine.
after dark.
She gonna
Yeah,
pay
that's
that
kind of
fine.
like what I used to do.
We need to do full belly radio after dark.
I used to do Moist Millie after midnight.
Did you?
Moist Millie.
Moist Millie. I don't like that.
She runs a blog.
Okay,
Hey, yo.
so with that being said,
Y'all don't know nothing about them names.
If you out there checking it out right now, the number here is 404-826-9223. Man, it's Full Belly Radio. Don't go nowhere.
we got Miss Pearl coming up.
Yeah. Lady named Pearl. Lady named Pearl. Lady named Pearl.
Uh-oh, here she goes.
Tune in every day, Monday
saying?
through Friday. Eastern Standard Time.
Hey, we need to get you on Fiverr.
You better get us like
Reggae horn, you in.
Huh?
Got the reggae horn, you in.
Fiverr? Everybody does everything for $5.
Don't miss it. 3 to
They
5
have
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Why you ain't
Tell
talking
them
about
I was on
You're on there for what?
Instagram, Bianca _.
Man, you need to get people.
See you later.
They are making people.
Tune in now. Tune in.
Tune in.
Yeah. Full Belly Radio.
Full Belly Radio, my dudes, and my dudettes, my
Mm,
germs
mm,
and gents.
mm.
So let me just
Pressure.
word everybody up, man.
Yeah.
Full Belly Radio is everywhere. We are
I ain't never
international.
scared.
We so fat right now, so sweaty and fat, which is together is swat.
Disgusting fat.
So if you miss it right now, you can check us out Wednesdays from 1 to 3 p.m. on WRNradio.us. Check us out live Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. on the BeatDropsRadio.com. Thursday nights on the J King Network from 7 to 9 p.m. I started it last week, late, because I spoke at the King Center last week. I forgot to tell you about that. I spoke at the King
No,
Center.
remember we did talk about that because I wanted to come and you were like,
I was like, but it was pretty good.
Was it good?
And then now, yeah, it was easy. We just picked up a new network,
We did?
We did.
Nerve DJs Radio. That's big.
That's
And we're on Tuesdays from 6 to 8 p.m.
prime time.
Nerve DJs Radio.
That's what's
So now it's time for y'all to really
Tuesday,
cut them checks.
Wednesday, and Thursday.
It's time for y'all to start cutting them checks.
And it's time for somebody to start cutting us some dough.
Like the shit acts.
Bianca.
But in the studio right now, let me take this off and say your name correctly.
Okay, let's do it.
She goes, her government. We say your government.
Yeah,
The
my
government
government. You can say
name.
that.
Linda Pearl Fizin.
She's in there.
She's a man.
She's a man.
I took Prince too for like 9 years.
I love that.
She's a man.
He's that man.
I'm gonna need you to get that right. She's in there.
She's a man.
He's that man.
Yes.
What is that?
It means beloved son in French.
Love
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Who's that man?
Yes, he's in there.
Je vais très bien, merci vous-même. Bonjour. So in the studio, her rap name is a lady named Pearl.
Yes, 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 yes.
Y'all know what
Make
the
we put that
pearl
link in
is.
there. Yes.
Yes.
Tell me about the pearl. What's the pearl?
Hey.
I know my wife's business. I can't say that. You know, we've been having some good guests here. We think it's some good folks. You know, like we were talking about this. You know, we all came to your color board.
I know, that's
We always
She
do it.
picks me up. I come down to this, and we walk in here, and she on the blue and gray.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice. Y'all
great.
have a nice flow. I must say that. Y'all are very coordinated. The flow is amazing.
Thank
I'm
you.
happy to be here.
We're happy to
This
have
is these
you.
ladies last week. So
It's always our last week.
What's your last week?
It's always our last
Oh,
week.
I got it.
Every week
Okay.
is our last week.
Okay,
He
got
fires us every
Okay,
week.
I got you. I got you.
And then we fire him.
I understand. I
they don't need
understand.
over here.
To be walking home.
It's that love-hate relationship kind of deal.
I do love these ladies. They stink. In the building right now, we have a lady named Pearl, like I
Yes,
said.
yes,
And I
yes.
met this dynamic lady probably about 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, it's been
At the
about that
Moonlight,
time.
or were you
Yes.
performing at 292?
No, it was the Moonlight. It was the
Moonlight.
Moonlight.
But Carol O put up a post today that touched my heart so much. She was just talking about how she misses, you know, everybody at the who's got that vibe. And she started talking about Troy. You know, Troy is my best friend here in Atlanta. And towards the end of the month, it's coming up on 2 years that he's been gone. So, you know, that's my man. So that's why I met her.
Yeah, Dave, you were a judge and I was a performer, and from there we kind of just started linking up, seeing each other in the industry, seeing each other around, and I didn't realize how cute you were until I was back there
Don't
listening to
tell
your
them.
personality. I'm like, I don't know all
Oh,
that flavor.
no.
All I kind of knew was just, you know,
Right.
the judge, you know, like the
Never
judge.
gonna have you in this
Yeah, I
You
knew
heard
the
something.
judge vibe, but then I knew like the 2-minute brief. Hey, Pearl, how you doing? But then I'm standing back here and I'm like, okay, I see it. Like, it's cool. That's what's up. That's what's up.
You just
She-
play
Your
it.
wife is a lucky woman.
This woman
so.
can take either one of you guys' place at any given time.
Yeah.
So, be careful. Be careful.
I love her shit.
And she, I know she talk
Thank you.
patois and French and all that.
Yes, okay, I got to play with my set. So
Yeah.
this is my brand.
I love it.
A friend challenged me to reverse the color. So usually this isn't black, but she said, "Girl, put a black, shirt and have the emblem in white." So y'all feeling the white?
I love
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
put it up there
And I think it makes a statement.
It does, and it's got the ALNP. Love it.
No, right here.
Where's the
Yeah, right here.
Right here.
Bam. Okay.
So I have a lot of fans and supporters that purchase my shirts and wear it. I feel like I'm a superhero, so this is my emblem for my
You are a
superhero.
superhero.
Superman has the S. This
Yeah.
is like my thing that's on my
I
chest.
love it.
Yeah.
So, y'all should probably hook up after this. She's hair and you're natural.
Yes.
You did the natural thing this week?
Are you gonna be at the hair show?
Yeah, so let me give a shout out. I was
Yeah.
2013, 2014 World Top Natural Hair Model. So that's Talia's platform. I was the face for that last year, and this year I'm going to be a part of their fashion show and their family for me.
Oh, nice.
So you all come out. The Natural Hair Show is October 25th, October 26th from
Right.
10 to
Natural
7
super big.
in the convention center, and then we have a fashion show later that evening. That's called Naturals After Dark. It's going to be real sexy.
Oh, everything is
It's going to be in the
I
convention
think I was
center.
full belly.
Everything is
recorded.
Yeah, so get real sexy with it.
All right.
So
So,
talk a little bit
yeah, we
of,
gotta get into you
yeah,
now.
talk a little bit about you.
About me, Lightning Pearl. Wow.
And
Okay.
how you got started,
Yes.
the whole story.
Yes. So in a
Yes, I mean-
nutshell, I'm the youngest of 8. My
Woo.
parents are from Haiti. 6 of my siblings were born in
Haitian.
Haiti.
We had a Haitian here a couple weeks
Okay, that's
Miss
what's
B.
up. We coming
Yeah,
up. We
Miss
coming
B.
up. We coming up the
So
vibes.
I said,
Nabouled, bien. So 6 of us were born in Haiti. 2 of us were born in Miami. I was the youngest. My mom, we started singing hymnals and Creole, so that's how I found my love for music at 3 years old. And then throughout elementary, high school, I did music. When I got to college, I majored in business, and as soon as I got out of college, a photographer for Ebony discovered me, so I started touring with Ebony Fashion Fair. I was an Ebony Fashion Fair model. Ebony Fashion Fair Models does about 200 cities, so that was my first tour experience as far as doing
Nice.
runway
Wow,
shows and so
yeah.
forth.
oh, damn.
A lot of growth from that because I was young and it was interesting. While I was on tour, I met a mentor that was a Harvard graduate, told me I was really bright, I should get an MBA, so that's what brought me to Atlanta. Got an MBA from Clark Atlanta University in finance. And
And has money.
yeah, shortly after that, I got recruited to work for Walmart's real estate division. So I moved to Bentonville, Arkansas, 30,000 people, but that's where Walmart is headquartered, was in a room full of men, as far as real estate, and y'all know how that goes
Yes,
and that demographic. Was an amazing experience. I am so thankful for all of those leaders that, instilled great values in me. But then I got to a crossroads. I was there for 3 years and I said, do I want to stay and climb a corporate ladder, or do I want to kind of be me? It was a lot of things that I wanted to get out of me. So I decided to leave, and I put out my first album called Transformation in 2012. And one of my singles on that is Unstoppable. It's just about you being unstoppable, listening to that inner voice, listening to, that thing that makes you special that a lot of us are afraid to be. So I finally got the courage to just step out on faith and do me. And since then, I've been doing me, and I feel like I've been doing it in an excellent way.
Wow.
I think you do you. What moves you to? And I know a lot of ladies, they all have this empowerment thing. But
Yeah.
What moves you to be so strong with your movement? Because that's what your movement is about.
Yes,
It's
yes.
just empowering women.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes. So it's interesting. When I left Walmart, I got offered a position to teach at Clark, and the position was leadership and professional development. I don't have any instructional teaching, but interesting enough, that door was open for me. So it's not just ladies, it's men and women that I use to empower. But I think the roots start from really Haiti. My sisters and brothers were in a boarding school for 9 years. Things were challenging for them, and I feel like I've been given an opportunity to be here. And I have much more opportunities than my brothers and sisters in a general sense of not just blood brothers and sisters, but, just people in third world countries, African diaspora, all of those different things. So I want to be an example to show them that you can do anything you put your mind to. So that's what my movement is about. A lot of us have platforms. A lot of us have opportunities, but I don't know if we use it to our fullest. So
How often do you get back to Haiti? Do you ever try to get there? And
yeah, I've been there twice.
Okay.
I'd like to go more. Just to piggyback on that, I do an event every year called Pro Christmas Kindness Haiti Benefit, and I raise money for Haiti, and I
Okay.
pair with different organizations that are more hands-on in Haiti than I am. So the first year, I partnered with Melky Sean, which is Wyclef's sister.
Right.
And we did something together. The second year, Haitian Alliance, which focuses on education. They built 2 libraries. Last year, Educate Haiti Now, we sponsored some children. And this year, December 10th, we have our benefit concert. It's going to be at the Music Room, and we are partnering with Samara Angels. So as you know, there's a lot of women in Haiti right now that are doing prostitution and doing all different kinds of things just to survive. So she's adopted some of those women. And all,
I'm going to the club on the weekend. I'm going to the club on the weekend and find somebody buy me some drinks.
I really applaud you because there's so many people who have a platform that they can use to affect change.
Yes.
And you are doing it not only here, but back in your home, country. So I really think that people can take a lesson from you. And it's not all about how much money you have or anything like that. Even the smallest little things, you can affect change if you just actually get started and push forward. So that's awesome.
Journalists over there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Sean Brokaw.
And I think we should live purpose-driven lives. You know what I'm saying? If it's you making people laugh, because I'm a serious person. I need somebody like Dave around me to be like, girl, lighten up. You know what I'm saying? So we should be purpose-driven in life to do things. Yeah,
it's a great book too.
I still learn that more and more as I get older. You should have a purpose-filled life. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of people don't know what their purpose is. They're still just flailing around in the wind trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? So.
And you can ask for it if you're trying to figure it out. Ask God to use you. You know what I'm saying? Ask God to use you. Ask God to use you.
You know, and you did that. Like you said, you was in a corporate world and you had to make that determination.
I had to make that determination.
Do I want to keep going, or do I want to do something different?
Yes,
and you took what was told to you and stepped out on faith and look at what's happening. So,
because there's a lot of things inside of us and some of us die with it. Why die with all of those things? You know what I'm saying? Get them out of here.
And that feeling that you have inside, that gnawing feeling that's telling you to do that other thing, that's the voice of God telling you, this is where you need to be.
Come on, somebody. Intuition, God, universe, whatever you want to call it.
So you found it this week.
Oh, it's about time.
Oh, Lord. Let's get into it. Somebody, that got to be one of your fans. Our fans is lazy.
Right. They be like,
they don't even be on the phone to give it away.
Right, we give away stuff. They be like, I get it later.
We got a lady named Pearl in the building. Let's get into one of these records, man. Which one we doing?
Let's do Unstoppable. Unstoppable is about my family's journey from Haiti to the U.S., my journey of, deciding to leave a platform of corporate and step out on faith.
What was it like? You still have a lot of family there?
Yes, I do.
What was it like for you when that disaster hit down there?
I couldn't sleep.
Crazy.
I couldn't sleep. It was like I'm sensitive to energy, and I felt like ancestors were calling me to do something, and that's when I started the benefit concert.
I did a couple of Haiti benefits.
Yeah.
When it happened.
Yeah.
But I think I tried to stay away from it because it seemed like a lot of people were just trying to capitalize off of it. And I hate that. Now I'm like,
but you can't let that stop you.
No, but I'm saying I knew I saw that I did a couple that I knew the guys were legitimate. But I was like, everybody was just popping up doing, hey,
right.
None of
the money got taken.
It's some Haitian cuisine.
Yeah.
Right. The money went to the Haitian restaurant around the corner.
Haitian Jack.
Right.
Yo, right now we're going to get to this first song from a lady named Pearl. As usual, we got another exhilarating interview. Another fantastic supercalifragilisticexpialidocious guest in the building. Lady named Pearl. Here's her record, Unstoppable. Full Belly Radio.
Yeah, her.
Full Belly Radio. That's a lady named Pearl in the building.
Yes.
Haitian lady, stand up.
Yes. All my Haitian women stand up. Yes. So yeah, that was natural, and I think it's timely because the World Natural Hair Show is coming this weekend, Saturday, Sunday from 10 to 7. Talia Wajid and a whole bunch of other natural hair vendors. So for all my natural females or females that are considering going natural and males, it's a good event.
Let me ask
just
you.
to get information.
Everybody can't wear that now.
No, and I was just about to ask you that is when you decided to go natural. What was the transition like? Because I know when you're not natural for so long, it's oh my God.
I know, so when I moved to Atlanta, I had a female that was doing my hair, and she told me, "Listen, you're gonna stop putting relaxers in your hair." And she had a protective style.
Okay.
And I said, okay, she was like, it's damaging your hair. The chemicals are harsh on your hair. You should stop
and your brain, so they say.
And your brain, yeah.
It seeps through.
Yeah, it seeps through. The lye does seep through your brain. So anyway, I listened to her, but I wasn't comfortable with my natural hair, so I would wear protective style. So I had all this natural
like me,
under, and then still weaving my hair. And then I moved to Bentonville, Arkansas, and it was challenging for me to find someone to do my natural hair. I would walk in and they say, "Girl, here comes Sealy." This is what they would say. "Girl, here comes Sealy." Yes, realness. So I had got, I guess, just so perturbed and so frustrated on people not wanting to do my hair that I got a perm again.
Oh man!
And then when I got the perm the second time, I just felt terrible. I felt like, why am I doing this to myself? Why do I keep doing this to myself? Like putting all these chemicals in my hair. Why am I doing it? Why can't I just feel comfortable with my natural hair? Because when I had it the first time, I wasn't showing it.
Right.
So when I left corporate and decided to, just go out on faith and do the music and do everything, I just shaved all my hair off, did the whole Britney Spears thing.
Right.
And people loved it so much. They were like, "Oh my gosh, you look so beautiful with a short cut shaved head." Because I initially was just going to let it grow out.
Right.
Everybody can't wear that. I'm here to say.
So
anyway, it looks awesome when you first of all.
Thank you. So in regards to the transition, I kind of kept it short. So for me, it's just going to the barber every 2 weeks and getting my hair cut short.
What about the color?
The color. That's been a recent. Yes, Dave did that. Dave said we need to spice this up a little bit, so we went ahead and did that. But that's been a recent transition for me. I just wanted to try something different. You know how you just you go through evolutions and stuff, and you're like, okay, I need something different. I want to do something, and I wanted to do it for 2 years, but this guy I was dating was like, "You're gonna look so da-da-da-da, you should do it." So as soon as I left that, I went ahead. So women, don't listen, do you?
Right.
Another lesson I learned. Like, do you
let that man hold you back?
Yeah, let that man hold me back from going blind.
He must have been stirring your coffee.
But that's why we do it. That's why we do it. You know what I mean? Be like, well, he is putting it down.
Yeah. So interesting you asked. It's been a 4-year journey for me. So I have a documentary coming out in February called Kink. So you all look out for that. A trailer will be out next week, and it's really exciting. It's about self-expression and women understanding their beauty and why we're making the decisions that we're making.
Nice.
So I call it Kink, and I love being kinky. Hello.
Hey. That transition right now with protective style.
Yeah.
No, because I refuse to cut my hair. I'm not doing it. But I struggle with that.
The whole just letting it all out.
My husband,
do it. Let it all out. Let it all out.
We got a stylist coming up next, so maybe she can help.
Yeah.
What do your students think about you? Like,
they love me.
Yeah.
So initially,
I was your student. I would too.
Yeah, initially.
Hey, Miss Parker. Miss Parker.
That's Professor Feeson.
Put that in front.
So initially when I got on campus, I was like, okay, I want to keep my professional life and my artist life separate because I want them to see me as a professor. Already that I'm not that young, but I'm still kind of like, I still look. Yeah, so I said, okay, I gotta have that professor.
And she got that, that style that you say.
She does.
I'm just being good.
So anyway, I just kept the whole professor thing, and then like a year of me teaching, one of my students came up and said, Professor Feeson, are you a performing artist, and I said, "Is that the rumor going around?" She was like, "It's not a rumor. Here it is."
Right here on Google.
You know, here you go. I see you. She was like, "I like it. It's fresh. It's cool." So then I started, taking down the bell and saying, "Hey, this is who I am. I happen to have my MBA.
Right. How's it ever? I'm still Professor.
Yeah, I'm still Professor
Right.
Peace. But my students are so proud. Like the other day, one posted, "My professor's a supermodel because I'm coming out with the calendar and so forth." It's like they're so proud when they see me in magazines. They're like, "Oh my gosh, Professor Peace is lady." It's like
and it's a statement, and they can use that to grow themselves. So it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing
There's
at
a
all.
lot of inspiring.
And there's a whole bunch of horrible role models that they could be focusing on.
Yeah.
At that school especially, there's a lot of, inspiring.
Big up to Be the Light. She's at home, shorty, feeling well today. Big up Be the Light. What up, shorty?
What's up? Feel
They got
better.
some Miss Gibson in Fort Wayne. They checking in, man.
Everybody checking in. That's
Proud of her tonight,
And
baby.
when you think about when you say a role model, I was just talking to one of my students about the energy that's on that AUC Center. When you talk about W.E. Du Bois that taught at Clark Atlanta, Martin Luther King in his teenage years and early
a
20s,
lot of history.
leading civil rights movements. It's just amazing the energy that comes from those students. So
Absolutely.
and we were talking about the pilot show or the show that it's a wonderful.
I hate that the mainstream media and the news focus on so many of the bad things in the Black culture and not the awesome things that are happening. Because it's a lot of awesome things that are happening.
Why is that?
They better quit sleeping because they're trying to wipe Black people off the face of the earth. So they better stop playing. They're trying to wipe us out. So
I know,
everybody better stop playing.
But we have platforms ourselves, and sometimes do we push it enough? The positive things enough.
No, we don't.
We don't push it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
when I was at the King Center Thursday, and the topic was humanizing the Black man. I thought I was gonna be outclassed, but actually I got a little head up there, brain. But it was brain, little head, knowledge, brain. It means the same thing.
You
One's
do have a little
educated,
head.
one's nasty.
This is a church room. Is this really a church room?
No.
We just try to keep
When I thought my man Tony Parker invited me out to speak,
Nice.
and what I thought it was going to be a bunch of kids there,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't. Like we need to take advantage of different situations and programs like that. I said, I first said the first thing is you want to humanize a Black man, we need to all support events like this more. That's how we start bringing.
Well, we have convenient agendas. When it's convenient for us, then we want to come out and rally and support. So we have these convenient agendas. We come out and rah-rah this movement. I want to support the Black community.
Right.
And then when that's over, we pull back.
Right. It's not cool. We got to make it cool to be empowered, to want to fight for activism and so forth. Yeah.
Let's play this next record. Unstoppable. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I am. She sent it.
And we do have another guest we got to get to.
It's so good right now. So we can talk about natural hair and all other stuff when she come in. Coming up, y'all, we got my girl Jo Cynthia Johnson from Cleveland, one of the world's premier stylists. And I'm so proud of her. We used to go to junior high school together, and now she makes 10 times the money I make.
Can I have $5?
So,
I'm just saying.
Y'all, we don't have it.
Dave, can I say one more thing?
You say whatever you want to say.
Okay, I just opened a school called Pro School of
Exactly.
Modeling.
Oh, yes.
And I have, yes. And it's
my daughter.
It's a modeling school, College Park, 3707 Main Street. Yeah, etiquette, leadership, modeling techniques, just to take you to the next level. So just wanted to put a shout out for that. I love my students. I love what I do.
You gotta get more information. I had to bring my daughter.
And you need to give everybody your social media where they can find you and follow you, everything.
Yes. So everything is A Lady Named Pearl. My main site is www.aladynamedpearl. Twitter is A Lady Named Pearl. Facebook, A Lady Named Pearl. My modeling school is the Pearl Model Agency /school.
Are you accepting students at this time?
I am accepting students for the spring semester. So you can go ahead and sign up at this time.
Awesome.
Before you go, I need you to talk some patois, some French. Since you said the kink and the kinky, I want you to say some kinky and patois.
Oh, Lord.
Ain't nobody gonna know unless they know. I mean, I know a little bit. Go ahead.
Dave, my women, ooh, I'm here.
Yeah, say it and say it again. I'm gonna peel it all right. I'm gonna peel it.
Women, ooh, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm gonna peel it all right.
I like you a lot.
I'm gonna peel it then. I like appeal. Anyway, we want to thank you for coming through.
So much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
A pleasure.
All natural.
Thank
man.
you.
Y'all make some noise for a lady named Pearl, man. It's a full
Yeah.
belly radio. I said it's a full
Yes.
belly radio. And we gonna
Belly.
come right back in the minute with my girl Joe Cynthia Johnson, stylist extraordinaire.
All
So y'all hold
right.
it when you got it. Hold it in your
Yes.
hands with 2 hands.
Full belly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Every time I say something.
South Carolina. Search. You can put my name here.
5, 4,
JONCY.
Hey,
That's
I
all.
still get
You
jealous.
like that song?
Yeah, that's Nick Jonas.
I know, I love it.
Nick
I love
Jonas
his
was
new look too.
wasn't he with
The Jonas Brothers.
oh duh, dummy.
You were
All white
a
boys
little
look
bit
like
special.
that.
And he was
Backstreet
on
Boys.
Camp Rock on Disney.
Yeah, I watched that. My daughter.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. That's what's
I'm a
up.
big Disney head still to this day.
Yeah, you're in a Disney head.
That's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I seen him ruin. I'm so glad Michelle is listening tonight because she's keeping him under control.
So we got a call right now. Let's see what this is. Hello.
Hello, Bueno.
Hi, this is Kia. I was calling to say hello to JoJo.
Hi, Kia.
In Ohio.
Hey, Kia. How are you, sis?
I'm good. And we're almost free in Ohio.
She said, what?
They're Ebola free.
Y'all just came from Cleveland. I'm good.
You're good. We got it all under control. But
Yeah.
you guys keep it up. I'm listening on my iPad. A lot of people here in Cleveland, they're listening also. So keep up.
They better be.
Thank you.
Shout out to
Thank
Cleveland.
you.
You know, I have a hard time getting folks from Cleveland to do anything, even if it's free. So I appreciate you listening, baby. Yeah, I guess so. I must be messing with the wrong folks.
There's a good side of Cleveland.
Ain't no good side of Detroit, though.
Shut it up.
Hey, we thank you for calling in, sweetie.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.
In the building with us right now, straight out of Low Cash, no, from Cleveland, Ohio. It's my girl,
Cleveland in the building.
celebrity stylist, Miss Jo Cynthia Johnson in the building. What up, man?
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm so happy and privileged to reunite with Dave. Dave, it's been a minute. And
I just saw you the other day.
Well, I'm sorry. Okay, all right.
I'm sorry.
He's got the best, still got the best personality, and I've always been my big brother.
Coming out the closet this year, too.
Yeah, okay, come on out.
Kick down that door, baby.
Yeah,
You and Tyree.
That's the only way you can get out.
Michelle said, hey, kid. My wife, she said, hello.
So we're so glad to have you here.
Thank you.
So
Thank
tell us a
you.
little about, you are this celebrity stylist. I know you've been seen with Toya Wright and a whole bunch of other folk. Man, tell us some of the people that you work with and you took their hair from nappy to happy.
Well, first of all, a little bit of background about me.
I didn't say that, but you can do that first.
Well, this
No,
approach.
go ahead.
Go ahead. Don't pay no attention to
It's
them.
You know I'm crazy.
It's prelude to everything. One thing about me is I've always had a passion for artistry and hair. I got my start with engineering. I have a degree in engineering, so it's
Whoa.
not just about hair. It's about the artistry of the industry and the business side, and
Come
that
on.
has gotten me to be such a successful stylist because I recognize the business side more so than the actual creativity side. Because people get lost in creativity
Yes.
and they forget to take care of their business. And that is one of the keys that I've found that has gotten me from point A to point B and all the way now towards Z. So a lot of times we lose focus in that. And to complement what you just said as far as styling people, one thing you want to do as a stylist is not to take the person out of their comfort zone, but to put them in a whole different zone. Because that's what a lot of stylists try to do. They try to change what that person is or what that person wants to be. So you have to make sure you know or recognize what their comfort zone is and take them out of their comfort zone and create what you feel complements who they are. We have so many entities of hair right now. We have natural, we have relaxed, we have color, we have
Nappy,
weaving, we have, and what people fail to realize is that a lot of stylists have gotten away from the care of hair. It doesn't matter what kind of style you choose for your hair care, but the actual caring of the hair, being involved with your client, letting the client know on a personal basis how to go from 0 to 100 real quick.
0 to 100, real quick.
Real quick.
And that's so important. I'm glad you said that because there are so many stylists out there, especially the younger ones, who it's all about what I can make this look like versus me taking care of your hair and making sure that it's healthy.
And it's a quick buck. because the average stylist can go home with on a daily $500, but they don't have $50 in a bank account.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is they don't know how to invest that in business. And of course, and I'm gonna toot my horn on this.
Toot it, baby. Toot it, toot it.
2012 Businesswoman of the Year for the state of South Carolina. I got a key to the state. I was presented this one award in front of a lot of my colleagues that actually just didn't look like me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very privileged that I had very good examples in the industry. I want to acknowledge Michael Woods, CEO of Black Network Television and SJ Products. He showed me how to take my money, invest it, and make it grow. And he also showed me how to take my education to another level. I've toured Europe, the Caribbean, and several states, educating stylists.
That's no questions, do I?
And
Sit back and roll up.
and another thing that we have to do as professional hairstylists is be educated.
Oh,
Sound
definitely.
educated, act professional, because that's one thing that we're getting away from.
Oh.
We're allowing and accepting anything and everything in our salons, conduct, as well as, you know.
You know what? That's not just with hair. That's all across, especially where we're heavy in black and being heavy black population in the business. It seems like the professionalism, the care about your customer satisfaction. Why do you think that it's coming? That's in music like that too. You know, entertainment. Why do you think it's like that? Because I mean, you know, a lot. Like I tell people with music, it used to be like an exclusive club, and now I say, you know, I equate it to where if you go to high school, where everybody have a Letterman jacket. Those were the elite guys back in the day. Now anybody have you want a jacket too? You want a jacket? Put your jacket on. Everybody with a jacket.
Right.
So is it the same way in the hair care business?
Yes, because you find sometimes even with the bigger shows, you have a lot of them that are there for the glitz and glamour. But where's that actual education, the business side of it, the actual care part of it? So you have these elite that are known by who they do, who the celebrities are, but then at the same token, you have those that are amped up just by they got 1 or 2 hit quicks off of doing a celebrity. But on the real, we're getting away from the actual, as David mentioned, hair care. And that's what is separating us. And that's why you have 1 million stylists. You have 2,000 hair salons, because we don't want to work together to build a brand and to build that foundation to where you have 8 to 10 stylists in the salon is successful. We, as far as business owners, they don't want to invest in their businesses. They don't want to put back in what their stylists are giving them. They don't want to give ongoing education. There are a lot of things that salon owners are not doing that trickles down to the staff. And there's a lot of things that the staff is doing that trickles up to the salon owner. So in order for us to kind of break that cycle and not to have a hair salon on every corner, we have to take the responsibility as owners and stylists and know where our lane is and stay in it.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at your motto. Did you want to say something?
No, I was just
I'm
agreeing
looking
with
at your
you.
motto. It says she lives by the 4 E's. Example, be one. Empowering everyone. I said empowering. Empowering everyone you meet. Education. Always continue to learn. And elevation. Never become complacent. That's dope. That's dope. I'm gonna put that on my vision boards. Me and Michelle talking about doing these vision boards. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my kids to do them too.
Yes, and that's very important that you take leadership. That's another thing that we need. We need leaders. We need leaders as far as not only in the female community, but we need it in the male community, because that's where it's dropping off. That's where it's dropping off at family unit. And I just really appreciate this forum that I could address the situation and just get the serious side of it. Because I'm hot, I love it. I get on stage, I dance, I cut, I perform, I do my thing.
You've been in the business a long time, almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
How have you seen the industry change from when you first entered to now? Because growing up, my godmother and her mother in Detroit owned a cosmetology school. Her name was Dr. Hill, and she was very prominent in the cosmetology industry. And she was one of those women who it was all about hair care and education and educating the stylists and making sure they had what they needed to be successful once they exited the school. So I know it's changed so much since then. What transitions have you seen over the course of your career?
The attitude towards the work. Some people do not care if you like your hairstyle or not. Just pay me my money, get out of my chair. The attitude towards their continual education, the attitude toward their dress and grooming. I've seen so many things go up and down over the years, and then the stylist is sitting there like, why don't I have client retention? Why am I not building a client?
Because her fingers stink when she's doing her hair.
Because, you know, in order to beat the man, you got to beat a man. And in order
Ric
to
Flair.
be where you need to be, you have to continually learn. So over the years, I've seen the attitudes. And the attitude is everything to me in this industry, because if your attitude is not positive, you don't go in there and you prepare and you're early and you're there before your clients are, and you look over your day and you are prepared, you have the material.
And your station looks.
You look clean.
You right.
Yes, I was gonna say.
Because they look at you. They want to be you. Your confidence, what you exude to them is contagious because you're touching them. You're the closest thing next to their doctor. They see you more than they see their actual doctor.
Right.
So, and they're going to confide in you. And if you're not educated enough to share very good information, you're just doing nothing but starting a virus.
And you almost provide the same level of information to them when it comes to the care of their hair. I hate sitting down in somebody's chair and I ask them something very specific about, you know, my hair and the texture, what I need, and they like, well, what do you normally do?
Just
what
stick
do
with
you
that.
normally get?
Just stick with that.
You know what I'm saying? And they have no idea of how to articulate what needs to be done or how I keep my hair up.
Well, one of the main things that I found with a lot of the students that I teach is that they don't want to invest. They'll go out and buy. They will go out and support these multimillionaires and handbags, shoes, and stuff like. You have a $99 haircut class, or you have a $200 hands-on class. They will not invest in that, and then they're playing. You're playing in a person's head. This is something serious, and when you don't invest, if you don't invest, you make a mess. And a lot
like that. You sound like Johnny Cochran. You don't invest, you make a mess.
You're right. All Cleveland artists, all Cleveland professionals are very prominent. Message.
But you know, one thing that I'm always digging into something, ongoing education, and as far as investing. Now I'm ready for investing. I've gotten to the point to where it's time for that, because there are more than 78% of the stylists don't even have $500 in their bank account. They don't have a retirement. They don't have medical insurance. These are all the things that they aren't going to classes for, that are offered. And
through your state board, right?
They're offered across the board. You can go to your local insurance company. And I mean, these are things that we're not taught to get into.
Professional development.
Right. Yeah. And then when you have classes that are $50 or $49, or shoot, let's just say $10, they want to come to the free and pack them out. But they're looking on. Are you going to be a look on forever?
Right.
Or are you going to do a hands on? And when you get your hands on something, you're getting involved and you feel it.
Right.
You know, I can show you something forever, but if I involve you and I make you a part of it, it becomes a part of you.
Right. You're vested.
Yeah.
How do you feel? What's your perspective on these pop-up weave shops and, you know, the African braid shops?
And the Dominican.
And the Dominican shops. You know, the blowouts. Yeah, the burnouts.
Yeah,
that's
the
what I call them.
Well, I'm going to tell you why they're so successful. They're so successful because they offer something quick without involvement. But they're not. They're actually a prelude to the person coming to me to fix it. So since I have the education to fix it, I'm going to charge you 2 times what they charge you to mess it up. Because I invested in myself.
Right.
So I can't talk down on them because they have this sacred secret about what it takes to make their business go to that level. However, you get what you pay for. If you want a $50 weave, that's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. If you want to invest and you pay for someone that is charging $150 to $300, you're probably getting more proper hair care. You're getting your hair clean, shampooed, conditioned. You know, it's you get what you pay for.
Right, absolutely.
You know, so not to talk down on any other entity, to each his own.
That's what I tell Michelle that sometimes, like, sometimes we need like a hookup. A
It's
lot of
not a
times
hookup. It's not a hookup.
it's just that,
It's
a
a
hookup.
It's a jack up
Yeah.
sometimes, and we fail to realize that, every hookup is not really a prelude to something great,
Right.
because somebody's got to pay the cost, and more than likely it's the client.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Definitely. And I hate those places because there's no customer service. There's no getting to know who you are. Your hair is it's like an assembly line.
Mhm.
The fastest we can get you in and get you out, and you
Great
just
clips.
from chair to chair. You know what I mean? I started braiding you, but she gonna finish you
up.
right,
Yeah.
or she gonna braid you, and she gonna sew the first track in, and she
Right.
gonna do the next track, and so on and so forth.
And I find it very interesting too, when I'm transitioning from here. I own a salon in South Carolina, and I'm transitioning back and forth. And the support that I have from my South Carolina clients is it's amazing. I mean, to be booked throughout the next year
Wow.
consistently.
Hallelujah!
Building here
Thank
in
you!
Atlanta, the reception I've gotten, these are some great people in Atlanta, and they want to be treated fairly. They want to be treated right. And trust me, if someone's not happy, they're going to go to the next person.
Is that the next level for you, or do you intend on opening a salon here, or what are your plans?
School.
Mine's is business.
Okay.
I really need to get these stylists on a business level. They need retirement. They need money put away. They need not to be 65 behind the chair. They need to know what it feels like to get on a plane and go to Barbados, go to Belize, go to the Bahamas, educate other people, see how other people respond to you. I've been to Trinidad, different places that I've never thought that I would actually go just by choice. And also be so dedicated to your craft that you don't forget who blessed you with the craft. These are your gifts. Your hands are your gifts, and you gotta take care of them as much as you take care of your mind. What is your mind involved in?
Right.
So yeah.
So do you have children? Because I don't know if you
I have 2 sons.
Oh, sons. Okay.
My nephews.
So their aspirations are probably not in the salon.
No, one is
Oh, not.
Well, you have men.
I'm joking.
One is sports medicine.
Okay.
And the other one, he's a recording artist, but he's also just super genius brainiac. I'm proud of my boys.
So, knowing you coming up, they definitely didn't get that from you. So,
Hey, you know I was on the honor roll.
Dave couldn't spell honor roll, so he wouldn't know that.
Right.
honor roll you was on that. I ain't gonna even say it. Let me say big up to my wife Michelle's listening right now, and also let me say big up to my son Kenny, Desmond, and Tori, the hottest band in the nation, Tri-Cities. They getting picked up right now. I don't know, unless they in there playing around with the girls, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to some music and then come back with JoJo.
Yeah,
I know some people that got some questions, but I know y'all got some styling tips. I mean, you need a couple style. No, I'm joking. Her daughter is into the hair situation. You know that. So we'll come back and let's give you look. We come back with this music. I got the Porky Pigs and the when we come back, we play a record.
Right.
We're gonna have you just give some tips to some of these up and coming stylists out there that might be listening, or just some hair care tips for some of these folks out there with that nappy, crappy hair. Like, some of y'all can't wear them short haircuts, so stop doing it.
That's what it is right here, Full Belly Radio.
Your moms.
Oh, we gotta put some questions.
Hey,
Who now they cuts.
No, I just play punani cuts for
We'll be an asphalt team.
It's
How much I start talking, it's like usually have to
That sounds pretty good, but
It's bumps and grow hairs and razor burns. Helps reduce foam and soreness of the skin.
I wonder if it works on your coochie.
What about the
What?
Oh, yeah, bikini line. No, they came back. They came back on punani cuts.
No, she's talking about the power shave.
Oh.
It prevents razor bumps. And
Oh.
Yes, you could have.
Don't shave it
I'm
off.
trying to import your photos to my Dropbox.
Friday night?
Hey, Blue Belly Radio right here.
Hey, we back.
Hey, big up my dog Ronnie Knight, man. It's one of my true blues for about 30-something years in Cleveland.
Hey, Ronnie.
We have got the bomb show tonight. I mean, just two awesome guests. We sitting here with Miss JoJo.
Hey.
Doing her
We always have dope guests. though.
We do.
We've been what, this 16 for 16 this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We
good.
in week 16 already?
Yeah, man.
Talking about the industry, the hair
3 months
industry.
into our trimester.
And she is definitely providing a lot of insight, not only on the hair care side, but definitely on the business side. I mean, very smart lady.
She
So,
alright, she alright.
doing her thing, been in the industry for almost 20 years now. So I know she knows what she's talking
She
about.
alright, she alright, she
So,
alright.
since wintertime is rolling around, do you have any hair care tips for hair during the winter?
Coleman, put a hat on.
Yes, conditioning is everything. Conditioning and less is more. You know, we tend to overwhelm our hair with so many products. That's why it's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, seek your professional, or you can come see me.
And definitely.
Plug. And I can, you know, kind of put you on that hair care prescription that you need, because, like I said, less is more. We tend to overwhelm and clog our scalps with so many products, and we really need to just kind of see what our professional and personal prescription is for our hair.
I have a question.
We're gonna take Sean's hat off.
No, we're not.
I need
I do have a question.
What you do for her hair?
For the protective styles, sometimes they're not really protective because we're not managing the hair underneath.
Right.
What do you say to women who want to keep a natural hairstyle but prefer to wear like weave over top of it?
Put a condom on.
The biggest thing that I could tell clients that want to wear weaves, don't wear them too long. You wear them too long. You have a sew-in is not a permanent solution to anything. You have to take it out. You have to cleanse the scalp. You have to make sure the hair shaft is clean and the hair shaft is free of any dirt and debris. And
It's smell after a while.
right, and then because that's the thing. What we tend to do is we rinse the scalp and the root, right? That thing between the root and the ends is our shaft. That
It's the what?
is the weakest part of our
Between that
hair.
and the root is what?
Don't even.
The shaft.
Oh, shaft.
But anyway, and this is part of education, because if your hairstylist
Tell
can
about that
explain to
shaft.
you these different terms and come to you on that level, then it's about time for you to switch up,
Right.
because this person's supposed to know what's healthy for your hair. But
Because you'll hear a lot of them say that, you know, you can come get your weave maintenance and get it washed, etc.
Get your shaft fixed.
But they're not, you still got that weave in. So there's a
Right.
part of your hair that's not getting what it needs to get.
that's right.
So what's your recommendation on the length of time
And
that
then
you
we got a
should wear
call
your
for it.
weave?
I say anywhere between 30 and 45 days
Okay.
For a shaft weave?
for a just, you know, in and out, depending on how fast your hair grows.
Right.
That's another thing too, because there is something that's a buildup. And anybody in the hair care industry, you guys understand what I'm talking about. When you take that hair down, all that buildup sits there. And that natural shedding and that natural stuff that's supposed to happen naturally with your
Blocked.
hair is blocked, is sitting on top of your
Right.
head. So a lot of times, you know, what stylists do is they get the client to come back, sit in a chair, they tighten it back up with the thread, they rinse them out, they have shampooed them, and they send them back out.
Right.
And all you've done was wet the situation.
It's really
And-
gonna stink.
Put some thread on it.
And I have seen maggots and mildew,
Oh,
and I have
I
seen a
saw
lot
it
of
on
things
Facebook.
inside of the hair shaft that are just
Ding.
really.
And for women who work out like me every
I just
day,
said we got a call.
baby, all right, hold on, I got one
It's for
more
her.
thing
You
to say.
got to hold on. It's holding with 2 hands.
Okay.
Fine,
Let me
go
take
to
my
the
call.
caller.
Caller, you're live.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
Yo,
Hello?
Hello, caller, are you there?
you took so long, Sean.
No, they're there.
Hello? Hi, Ricardo.
They called them.
I'm doing well. Good to hear from you. Oh, thank you, Ricardo. And,
Thank you to the call.
and big ups to you on your new venture, on the business side. And I'm proud of you also. I talked with you earlier in the week, and just for you to share that and then support me calling in, it means a lot to me. That means something I'm doing and saying is working, and I'm proud of you also. Okay, thank you.
Ricardo, let
Thank
me
you
hold a
so
couple
much,
dollars, dog.
Ricardo.
We're in business venture. Let me hold a couple dollars, dog.
Right.
RBs, thanks
Do
for
your
calling.
thing, Ricardo.
Ricardo.
So
Yeah, back
what
to the
I
show.
was saying
Back to the
was,
show.
because she was saying something very important about how long you wear the weave.
Right.
And I'm one of those women who work out every day. So I sweat, in my hair. So it's even more important for you to get more maintenance at that point
Her
because
shaft
of
needs
everything. Yeah, my
a lot of
shaft
workout.
needs to
Her
get
shaft needs to
worked
be
out.
cleaned out.
Her
It's
shaft.
it's kind of like a gutter with a lot of leaves in it. Cleaned out. The shaft, baby.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we gotta stop being so lazy behind the chair. We really do. And one thing that I find, if everybody just takes that one extra step every day to do a little bit more for each client, you'll notice a big change in your pocket as well as in the way you feel and your client feels.
They don't understand that if you treat your client right, they're going to come back.
I definitely need to schedule an appointment.
Oh, you come on
You don't
in.
even need it.
I do.
I'm at Lux Salon in Grant Park.
I do. I need a new look. I'm tired of this hair.
I
And
can
you
look
have
for you.
beautiful hair too. I would love to get my hands on that hair.
Don't worry.
I got you.
Many have had their hair in it before you.
Jojo, why don't you tell everyone where they can find you, your social media, where they can come get their hair did in both South Carolina and Atlanta.
Okay, for my stylist, which is like I said, I wanted to go on to the business side. I do offer continuing ed for the state of Georgia. I'm licensed in 3 states: Ohio, South Carolina, and Georgia.
Amen.
I travel all over. You can reach me at Cheers to You. Or you can Google my name, Cynthia Mason. I'm working on a television show right now. Oh, that's the real name.
You need to be like Tabitha on the black side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fix My Salon, whatever it's
I've
called.
been called.
It's my stylist.
Yeah, that's
Fix
my
My
style.
Style.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's where it starts. It
Yes.
starts. And Instagram at Cheers to Me. You can find me on Twitter at Jacynthia M. Like I said, you could website is S2U Beauty Suite SUITE.com. And but the majority of any information you need, you could just reach out to me. I'm at Lux Salon in Grant Park, 404-222-0244. Or you can reach me at Cheers to You in South Carolina, 864-227-0010.
And when are you at the salons?
I'm
She feel
in
like
South Carolina twice a month.
Okay.
Right now I'm booked to the end of the year. I haven't started taking any appointments. But I will extend myself to take care of people. So, it never hurt to give me a try. You can reach me on styleseat.com. Type in Greenwood, South Carolina, and Jacynthia. And here, every Friday, Saturday, and then every other week, Tuesday, Wednesday through Saturday.
See, when you're doing it big, you can work like that. I work 2 days a week. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing too, I'm going to have coming up. Also, I'm going to start offering in-salon education.
Oh, that's all.
In salon, I can sit down with you, get your credit right. You know, because you can correct your own credit. You can correct your own
You
credit.
sure can.
You can start off. Everybody can save without even making any more money. You can make. I've created a formula. So you know, holler at me if you need that. Anybody can do it. Yeah, anybody can do it because you know it's.
You don't have someone to the house.
It's
Bring your credit pads and all that.
And let me tell you, our community really needs that. You know, we so don't educate ourselves on things that are important and that matter.
Because we don't like to read or write.
We don't.
No. And we don't want work.
We don't. We want everything and
We want every
I do.
yes. And one thing that I had to learn to get where I am, and I'm constantly working. Like I got so many ventures I'm working on right now that I can't wait to share with you
I
guys.
can't wait to be a part of it.
And
Make that bread with you too.
Yeah,
So.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it as a village, and that's our problem now. We gotta stop being so separate.
Yes.
Dave, I gotta
We got involved nobody else. Just me,
Dave,
you.
But you know, that separatist mentality was instilled in us a long time ago. We just have to grow out of it and let it go and learn how to work
We don't
together.
have a show all about that. All the black stigmas of our community.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's not just the black community. It's
I
everybody.
didn't include you in that.
No, I'm just saying. It's everybody
You're not
because
black, you're right.
be quiet because everybody, you know, it turns out to be competition, you know, and people want, you know, don't want to see anybody surpass them.
Yeah.
Is what it really comes down to.
Grab it about it.
Yeah.
But I've seen so many people that, and I'm really proud of myself. Sometimes you have to take a step back and say and look and say, gosh, you know, I've been through that. I did this, but you know what? Look at the people I've helped.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to be bigger than yourself sometimes.
Right.
You got to just take that, you know.
But when you know, and you know what? There's people out there, you know, that do a lot of things for others and don't ever get things reciprocated back to them. I find that a very big problem in this business, in entertainment, period. You know, but I feel like when you do things out of the goodness of your heart, that's just what you do. You don't expect anything. But at the end of the day, you know, there will be somebody that will ring your phone and ask you for a favor. But last week they told you they couldn't help you.
It was all
you know?
good just a week ago.
So yeah, you know.
Well, I've had experience, and I'm not going to share who her name.
Say her name.
She told me that I saved her life.
Mm-hmm.
And when somebody comes to you and tell you you saved their life because she was working a job outside of hair, I'm like, if this is your passion, you have to start with what's going wrong. Why do you have an extra job outside of hair? This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. What is your problem?
Right.
It's nobody else's. You can't blame the clients from coming in. If you're late, if you're late, you have to do things. You don't have the products. You penny pinching on products. You're buying 50-cent shampoo and pouring it in $5 jar. You can't expect for that client to say that they're happy and come back, because the key to any successful stylist is retention.
Mm-hmm.
Who is coming back on the regular?
Mm-hmm.
I don't do one-hitter quitters.
Well,
And with that,
I've yet to have anybody do my hair in Atlanta. So I've been here for almost I've been here for almost 3 years.
Well, there you go.
Touch my hair.
You don't want nobody messing your hands up with jokers. They ain't know what to do with it. You, like she said, you're gonna go into one of them shops and they're gonna act like they know what
That's
to do
why
with
I
it.
don't.
You don't come out and be pissed. You don't come out with a 3-corner afro. You leave out there looking like Paul
I
Revere's
was
ride.
super mad.
And then you need to know what your stylist language is.
Uh-huh.
Your stylist can't explain to you, and not in layman's terms, but when in the actual terms of what's going on with your hair. It's time to break camp.
just get up and walk at.
Shit.
We need to head over to Lux.
We do. Let's do it. You
I'm
want
going
me?
to
We
just
too,
kick
Bianca.
it, make y'all laugh all day.
We all three need to roll.
Yeah, Bianca, it's definitely time
And
for you to go get your
and
joint
we
done.
have
Ain't no
your
more shit.
Your shaft is calling.
Your shaft.
Your shaft is
You
gone.
get your shaft.
Hell with you there.
Your shaft has so much build up in it.
JoJo,
It's
my
like a
shaft.
butter.
Your shaft is tired.
I want to send a shout out also. We have an on-site trichologist. That is a person that studies hair and scalp disorders.
Wow.
And Angela Phoenix, if you're out there,
Hi, Angela.
Hey, girl.
I enjoyed your class. I went to her class.
That's
there
what's
was a
up.
lot of things
mean,
that
yeah,
When
I
you
learned.
spend 20 years in a business and you still go to class,
Oh, yeah.
hey, that says
Continuing
something.
education.
Yes, definitely.
And I enjoyed her class. I mean, her charisma and her eloquence is just beyond compare. And there are so many things that you can learn from each other instead of looking at that stylist like, you know, you
That's what they do.
gotta come off that because
Everything.
you're missing out on the blessing and the learning. It's just very, very good.
That's right.
Joe McGillicuddy. Well, we want to thank you, my
You did
fellow
her thing.
Cleveland and old schoolmate, for coming by, hanging out with us. We don't need this. Well, you know what? You can play True Confessions with us too before we get back.
Okay.
We come back, we can play some music. Make some noise for Joe Cynthia Johnson Mason, or Mason Johnson, Mason Jar, stylist extraordinaire. She's just educated. I'm be honest, you spoke life to me about something. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but you spoke life to me on something today. I ain't gonna even real talk. You really touched me with something you said in the last 3 or 4 minutes of your speech. So y'all keep it locked where you got it, man. It's Full Belly Radio.
Yeah.
When you back with True Confessions.
All right, let's come on in now.
Hurry up.
And I need y'all to go straight to the phone caller, right?
Yeah.
What's up? We back.
Yeah.
That's my
Full Belly
man
Radio.
Jay Holiday,
I love that
featuring
song.
Cleveland's own Ray Cash on the remix.
We're going to get right to the phone lines because we got a caller all the way from Oakland, California.
It's just
Yay.
like Compton.
Oh, hey. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
What if she said, hey, what up?
Hi there.
Hey,
Who we got on the line?
What's cooking?
Hey, girl.
What are Sammy cooking at?
I know.
Hey, Miss What's
I
Cooking.
can't wait to come and visit you guys. I will be making an appearance in Atlanta to come share my goodies with you guys. I just don't
Can't
know.
wait.
oh, Dave like that, sharing the goodies. That's what's up. Go ahead with your comment or question, Mama.
Okay, so I just wanted to say I was listening to Joe Cynthia, and I know you mentioned about natural hair, which I'm a natural hair wearer, and I just definitely needed some new tips because I've been natural for about 3 years, and my hair is really thick, but the length retention is what I'm struggling with, like how to make it grow longer. If you got any information you can share, or a website you can direct me to.
Yeah, make sure your shaft is clean. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, shampoo and conditioner is very important, but also you need your ends clipped, and not just while it's in its natural state. You need to have it silk pressed, and you have those ends cut precise. To precision, because a lot of times you go in with natural hair and it's wavy. You're not really getting a precise cut, so you need to come in and you need to get it silked out, conditioned, and then either if you're not getting it done at least once a month, maybe every 45 days. But that's the key to any growth. It's just like in a garden. If you don't clean out the weeds, nothing's gonna grow. So you have to silk that hair out, get that hair to where you can evenly see the cut those ends, and then condition and make sure less is more. Not a bunch of product and moisturizers and oils. That's what a lot of people with natural hair tend to do. And a lot of times, like I said, every 45 days or maybe every 3 months, get it silked out, wear it in a silky form so that you can actually see the progress of your hair and get rid of those dead ends.
Okay, just one more question. I appreciate that.
Give me them granny class.
You may have no attention, honey.
We're going to, we're naturally covered. I wear my protective styles, but then how often, if you want to maintain a natural texture, that 4C hair, but I'm just straight hair just more than naturally.
Okay.
But I just feel that when I go from putting it in it and then want it to be the natural curly, whereas the tighter curls, I'll mess up, the pattern of my hair.
Okay, another
Oh, JoJo, with your
another
bad
key
ass.
to it is to make sure the temperature is between 410 and 420. Don't go over 420. We tend to have the heat so hot on a flat iron that you're actually not silking the hair out. You're burning the hair. You're ruining the shaft. So
Gotta protect that shaft, baby.
You take smaller sections. Make sure that you have a heat protectant serum or spray, and protect the hair prior to any heat. And then, do your twist outs, with the moisturizer. Not so much product, all these foams and all this stuff. They got a million products, but, go back to the basics. Go and get 100% extra virgin olive oil. Put a couple drops of that, twist your hair out. A lot of stuff it's just from Mother Nature. A lot of stuff is not on the shelf.
Actually, I know after last I used avocado olive oil, and I put that in the blender and let it sit around.
All right, girl, you got it.
Egg whites. All right, get off our phone now. Thank you for calling in. You know you can go. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, well, I love all the responses. Hopefully, I'll
We
be
have more
back
calls
on.
than anybody can know. Yeah, we'd like to get you in for a segment every week.
Yeah, hit me up when you're in
I
Atlanta.
said you were done, didn't I? Bye.
Thank you.
Much
Thank you.
love.
Bye.
Baby.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to, I'm really impressed with you. I ain't even lie. I'm very impressed, man. I'm about to tell folks, holy Luke. But now we play this thing called True Confessions. I don't really have one this week because I didn't think about it.
I never have one, so.
But and I know you got a lot of stuff to get off your chest. You might as well get your shaft clean and get it
I
off your
have
chest.
two big breasts to get off my chest.
Them ain't going nowhere unless you're in tucked.
Let's start with JoJo. What's your true confession?
It can be anything.
As confident as I am, when I first moved to Atlanta, I was super scared. I was super scared because, it's amazing how God puts people back into your life, because it's been a minute since I've seen Dave and Michelle. Like, I didn't even know they were in Atlanta.
Wow.
And family is very important, and I took that leap of faith, but I was scared to jump off that cliff. But that parachute won't open if you don't jump.
Amen. Got to try.
Oh, you know, might not open either if you jump. Back to back.
No, if God is your parachute,
Oh, lady, you.
Hey, that's a sure thing.
And that was one of my huge confessions. Like I exude so much confidence, but I was scared as heck.
Well, we appreciate you sharing that with us. Dave?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you my confession. Like, my true confession is listening to her last speech. She spoke life into actually what I'm going through right now. Like, real talk, I need to ask what's wrong with me. And I'm gonna do that over these next couple of weeks. So real talk, that's my true confession. I'm about to start asking what's wrong with me.
That's what's up.
Because I'm the coldest dude out there, one of them. But it's got to be something that I'm not doing right. Because it's like, I haven't worked a job in over 20-some years. There's no reason. My uncle always says, man, damn, man, if I could sing like you, I'd be rich, man. Yeah. I'd be rich, man, damn. And I'm like, dude, it's not that.
And you've got
it's more to it
the history to be able to do it.
I'm about to look at me this week. Nobody has ever put that to me like that, but she put it to me indirectly. Hey, thank you!
You got it.
Thank you! Thank you!
Sometimes you can have that in your base. You know, that indirect thing. Sometimes it
I'm
works.
cleaning my shaft out this week.
J Mills.
All right, so I guess I will say something. I was actually selected.
You got 30 seconds.
All right, well, I was actually selected to do a job for somebody here recently. A pretty big
hand
name.
or blow.
No, a pretty big name.
That's normally me.
Right. Some services for bookings. But I just really haven't done anything. I really don't care. It's just one of those things where it's kind of like I just really got turned off by a comment that was made, by one of the people involved, and I just decided that I really don't care. I don't care how big the name is. I don't care, but I just haven't done anything. So
I think the shaft is.
Well, I want to share something real quick before we go. The key to breaking anyone down is discouragement. If somebody can discourage you, they can break a millionaire down to a penny.
Yeah.
Discourage if that idle chatter, that tickling of the ear, you got to block what goes in your ear. Everybody used to say what you see, but it's in the ear.
It's funny you say that because actually my true confession is that I was so discouraged over this past week that I almost just quit everything that I'm doing. I told Casey, I was like, I don't
jump off the bridge.
I jump off the bridge, but because I don't do. Casey pays for everything, does everything, so all my money, everything I do is just for me. So I told him, I was like, I want to quit. I don't want to do anything.
I felt like that.
I want to sit at home and play with Sasha.
But that fire that's in you is never gonna go out.
That's what he said.
Gonna go out.
He said it's gonna always be.
It's never gonna go out.
You can't come back on much. It's some kind of overload. We're gonna be crying.
Right. It's gonna be y'all look, but it's gonna be JoJo Fix My Life.
Oh yeah, JoJo Fix My Life and my shine.
Right. That's it for today, y'all. School Belly Radio. Yay! Appreciate you chilling with us.
Make sure you check us out on Tuesdays now on Nerve DJs Radio from 6 to 8 p.m. Wednesday afternoon 1 to 3 p.m. on WRM Radio. Live right here on the Beat Drop Radio from 7 to 9 p.m. And Thursday, dog, on the J King Network from 7 to 9 p.m.
We everywhere.
What up, though?
School Belly.
Hey, thanks
Love
everybody
y'all.
checking this
See
part.
y'all
Our
next
biggest
week.
show today. All the calls. She had more calls than Rodney Perry and Tommy.
Right. See y'all next week.
Nappy head.
Next week, all week, and tomorrow.
Right.
I love to come back.
Nappy head.
We'll holla.
School Belly.
School Belly Daddy.